Let's talk about mulch. If you're thinking about doing a landscape conversion and taking your grass out, there are several options to choose for your mulch. It doesn't always have to be rock, it doesn't have to be artificial grass. One of the great options is the organic materials like bark. So bark is available at all the nurseries. It's something that is fairly inexpensive. It's easy to spread, it's easy to replace. The good thing about bark is it actually insulates the soil below it. It provides organic material to any plants. So if you have trees or bushes, actually there's organic materials that comes from the bark that goes into the soil. The only thing is it tends to blow around a little bit, and sometimes you have to replace it periodically. But it is a great option if you're kind of tired of the rock that you see often in our valley. So a great choice. It insulates just like any other type of material. You can choose bark, you can choose rock, you can choose artificial grass. It's up to you. But again, this actually provides some extra benefits to your landscape and worthy of consideration. So often we hear that it's really hard to dig in our backyard. And it's true, our soils are not the best. A lot of times we hear it's caliche and things like that. Honestly, it's not. Caliche itself, caliche is usually a lot deeper. But usually our yard is fill dirt, put in by the builders. And that soil itself is not really the best for planting. There's no organics in it. It's usually filled with a bunch of rocks, and it's really hard to dig in. So if you do decide to plant a tree or bushes, and you've dug the hole, when you're filling the dirt back in, don't just use that fill dirt, which again doesn't have a lot of organics. Look at the nurseries, hardware stores for materials like this that actually will provide some nutrients to the plant. And so you kind of mix this with your native soil when you're filling it back in. And that way the plants, the trees, have kind of an extra boost to get going, and they'll thrive longer.